Hi there, micro cruisers, Nicola here. Just wanted to talk today about one of the trips I did on the Great Barrier Reef. This was back in 2016, so bear with me if my memory doesn't serve me that well. I have some photos that I'm going to go through and talk about the various trips that this cruise line offers. So the company is called Coral Expeditions, and they're a fantastic company with I think 4 ships now, and they have one of their vessels that does the Great Barrier Reef. So they do a 3-night cruise, a 4-night cruise, and 7-night cruises. So one of them goes, the 7 nights goes Cairns, Hinchinbrook Island, Lizard Island, and Cairns, and the other does Cairns, Lizard Island, Hinchinbrook Island, Cairns, so it does the reverse. So we went on the 4-night trip, so it does the Northern Reef cruise. So here we are just arriving in Cairns. As you can see, it feels like we're touching down on the water. Cairns is a fantastic city if you haven't been there. Lots to do, lots of touristy stuff, and just watch out for crocs. So this is our pre-hotel night, so I'm just going to be going through these and talking. We had a fantastic dinner the night before at one of the marina restaurants, and then we were on board. So basically the 4-night reef cruise is really good for those guests wanting the maximum amount of time exploring the coral gardens. It is a World Heritage listed area as well, the Great Barrier Reef, so it's a good way to do it. There are 2 different sections of the rarely visited Ribbon Reef, and it is considered to be some of the most pristine reefs in the world, and so you can also explore various towns as well, and Lizard Island. So this is the vessel, the top sun deck. And as you can see here, everyone's just relaxing. There's a bit of shade there for those who want it, or for those who like lazing out in the sun, they can do so too. And the interiors are great. I mean, it's really nice, really comfortable area to sit. And this is usually the area that you know, people are reading books in or relaxing if they don't want to be in their cabin, or having a drink, pre-dinner drink as well. So this is our cabin, our state room. Very well equipped, and the bathroom, you know, it's very good. It's all that you need. So good sized bathroom and a little bit of storage as well. So here we are out on the reefs. So this is really the really beautiful area of tropical North Queensland. And you can actually see in the water the lighter colours, the sandy areas. Now on this ship they have a glass bottom boat. Now there's lots of pictures here, so I'm going to go through them quickly, but pretty beautiful to do the glass bottom boat. There were 2 women on board who were in their 80s, I believe. Their hair was perfectly coiffed. They were, you know, their makeup was done, and I thought, these guys aren't going in the water at all, and they didn't. They stayed on the glass bottom boat, so they really enjoyed that, because I don't think they were that confident in the water. So it's good for those who are not maybe as confident. And as you can see here, this is off the Zodiac. This is just so close to the water's surface, these corals. So you don't really need to go diving if you don't want to. If you want to see the ridges going down, fair enough, go snorkeling, diving, but snorkeling as well is perfectly fine, because they're kind of close up to the surface of the water, these corals. So there is the ship, the vessel as it were, and it's a bit of a cloudy day this day, but we did go out and manage to see some see the sandbank in the distance, but you can see here the difference between the corals and the sand underneath. So what's interesting here is you'll see that the vessel actually has a hydraulic lift. So this is a feature for all vessels of Coral Expeditions, I think all vessels, certainly definitely the new ones. So basically the expedition staff have it right above, have the Zodiac, or as in this case the glass bottom boat, right above the hydraulic lift. Essentially it's a table that comes up and it lifts you out of the water, so you can easily then step onto the deck there as you can see. So you can kind of see it in the water there. That lifts up and lifts everyone in it up. So it's a good way for those who aren't mobile so much to get on and off the vessel. So a few beautiful sunsets, really gorgeous sunsets, and you can see the beautiful mountains in the distance. And that is a better picture of the glass bottom boat, as you can see there. So there's not many people on board. It really is a small ship. One of the days here is in Pelorus Island. So this is an island actually owned by the former owners of the vessel. So you can snorkel, walk around the beach, or even go on a little bit of a rainforest walk. So there's plenty of options there. And then we have the barbecue too. So they have the people hanging various buoys off the trees. And there's also a thong tree as well, but good seating areas, having a barbecue lunch after you've had a swim and a snorkel. Very nice indeed. This is the thong tree, the native thong tree, just in Cairns. Okay, so showing you the beautiful area of Pelorus Island that you can see. It's a private island. And then we are off the reef. So really, again, the glass bottom boat, I was loving that. Diving is an option. It is an extra cost, but as you can see there in the water, you can see the platform, I should say. I said table, but platform there that gets lifted up for those in the glass bottom boat. It's a good way as well to get a good understanding, because if you're in the glass bottom boat, you can ask the expedition staff, what coral are we seeing here, or what fish are we seeing here. So it's a good way to be able to communicate that if you're in the water with your goggles on. It's kind of hard to talk. So here's the snorkelers ready to go off. And here's the beautiful reef that we were on. So everyone's being watched. It's a very nice way just to relax on shore, on the boat, if you don't want to go. And another beautiful sunset. I love this photo because that's really early in the morning, just as the sun's coming up. And so one of the places we went to was Lizard Island. So you get to go ashore, and it is, a tourist village. And I should say as well, this is the dining area, the dining room. So meals are under deck, so it's nice and cool. And the food is amazing. They do a seafood buffet, just gorgeous. And this is Lizard Island. So yeah, we just go ashore, kayaking, doing what you like. We went on a little bit of a walk, a guided walk of the area. So this is the resort. So we get to see the resort while walking through, and lots of rainforest to walk through as well, and use the facilities at, Fitzroy Island, not Lizard Island, Fitzroy Island. And so you can see, these beautiful beaches, walk along there with the coral. We did a bit of a rainforest walk, and we saw lots of different types of spiders, but there's also lots of cockatoos as well, very Australian. So this is the end of our trip, and this is all the people on board. So it's a very small crew, and this is the crew. And once coming back into Cairns, we saw this multi-million-dollar yacht, Vibrant Curiosity. I think we figured out who owned it, but quite an interesting way to go. And this is our, goodbye. Everyone's there to say goodbye at the end of the cruise, which is really lovely. So I hope that's a bit of an insight into our trip on the Coral Expeditions, Expeditions 2 vessel that we went on back in 2016. If you have any questions, do let me know, but thanks very much for listening in today.